All right, you're about to see a demo of Athas. Athas, if you've been paying attention on Twitter, is the most exciting account and my personal inspiration for the last year. It's a code editor built from scratch by Mehmet, and it's just amazing to see it grow feature by feature. And you're gonna love this demo. It's still early, so cut the guy a break. But with a 9 to 5, he's still moving at a pace that most full-time founders dream of. So enjoy this demo of Athas. Oh yeah, bro, tell me about yourself. Like what made you start this project?
So I'm Mehmet. I'm from Turkey. I'm 23 years old right now, and I just quit my job like a few months ago. And right now I'm working on my project, and I got a few freelance clients as well, working on them.
Mm-hmm.
So what inspired me to create this project? That is, I've been trying out and going back and forth with a lot of like code editors like NeoVim, and I used even Emacs, Sublime Text, Cursor, Z. Z was my main to-go code editor for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I always find myself keep like switching between these, and I also need like some other tooling, like viewing a database needs requires another app, and
Mm-hmm.
making API calls like Postman. You need a lot of apps when you're working on a full time job or like when you're working on a project. And I'm an extreme minimalist as well, so that's the main thing that got me like, why am I having to open a few windows, a few different applications just to get one thing going? Because when you're a designer, you open up Figma, you do
Mm-hmm.
something, and of course you have other tools like you have Blender and other stuff, but they are mainly for other purposes. Like not for one purpose. And in software development, it's too broad, and you have like a lot of tooling. They're all different stuff, and you need all of them open. Like you have Docker, you have PostgreSQL, you have database client, and you have a code editor. Like you have 6 or 7 apps just to get one thing going on your screen, to one thing
Mm-hmm.
run. So that's the main thing that bothered me. So I thought maybe I can combine a few of these and I can make it lightweight and it's not bloated because of the 15 years of tech debt of other code
Mm-hmm.
editors. Like I don't want to fork VS Code, so I can make it from scratch, and I can
Yeah.
use Tauri for that because Tauri is React on the front end and Rust on the back end. So it
Mm-hmm.
will be both fast, lightweight, and it's faster for me to develop it because it's React. Like it's you can like go just put a text area there and it's a code editor, and you can work on that and you can continue improving that.
The speed, bro, like it is the most inspiring thing. Like just watching you when you started, you were
Yeah.
just launching new features like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And it's like it was very inspirational. I gotta
Yeah.
tell you. And what how do you do like just straight up like how what's your process? Do you like have everything? Because I'm building kind of what you're building, but for writing, right? Not for software. And most of my vision is in my brain. Is
Yeah.
it the same for you? Do you like just go off like a vision, or do you write it all down? Like how? What is the process to build something like
Yeah, it's the same for me as well. Like it's on my brain as well. I don't like notes are for taking them and not reading them for me.
that?
When you're writing, I don't like go back to a note and while I wrote, I don't read that. But the main thing that helped me with the speed of the development was my tech stack because it's Tauri and I'm good at React and I'm
Mhm,
not, and I just start learning Rust and like I'm reading some stuff. I can create some comments like git status so that you can get the git status and invoke it on the front end to display it and stuff. So the main thing was that it's React and
mhm,
mostly Tailwind and some custom CSS there.
mhm,
So it's as much as easy as creating a website to build a
mhm,
code editor in Tauri. So it's the main thing for me. And the other thing is that uh, I was like working like 1 or 2 hours a day, and I never
mhm,
worked on this full time. Like I would love to do that, but right now, back then I had a full time job, and right now I have clients. So
mhm,
uh, yeah. Also, the other thing is I use cloud a lot. Like
Mhm,
I used it on GitHub Copilot at starting.
mhm,
Then I switched to Cloud Code.
mhm,
So when you do like specific calls to cloud, I always do specific calls like do this thing on this file by doing this and by
mhm,
and stuff. And also I like follow up. No, don't do this. No, don't do this. No, don't do this.
mhm.
It's like very specific. You have to be like very specific on that. And when you are very specific on something, like the model doesn't even matter. Like you can use Claude Sonnet 4 or like you can use Gemini or like GPT models. So
Exactly.
because yeah, you know what you're doing and you need to do this on this and on this method or like call this and use this like this and stuff. So that's the main thing that helped me a lot because a lot of my time is just going to like spend on cloud code. Like like I'm on the interface and I'm on the file open. I'm reading the file and you are doing something wrong here. You know that, so you have to fix that. I just go to cloud, like use this instead of using local storage. Like
Uh,
some stuff like that. So that helped me a lot of with my speeds. I also have a like specific taste for design, and
mhm,
I when you create a button in your
mhm.
style, you don't have to create the badge from scratch because you can tell AI to like create this badge out of this button and create this
Mhm.
accordion component out of this. So you need just one style declared on somewhere, and you can go do it like this, do it like this, be consistent
Yeah.
with our design system and stuff.
So you had is this like what your second, third, fourth project?
Yeah, so I have, I think, more than 1 year of full-time job experience.
Mhm.
Before that, I was doing freelancing, and before that, I was doing WordPress stuff as a freelancer.
Okay.
So after that, I switched to like React and Next.js and other then PHP and Ruby on
Yeah.
Rails, etc. So I have a few years of experience professionally, but I also started a few projects. I haven't like launched them, but I always shared some stuff, and they
Mhm,
didn't like get any engagements before. But then I started this code editor,
mhm.
and it was I think end of the May. So I
Yeah.
just I just shared. For me, it started with the Atom code editor. Atom. It's created by the creators of Z,
Yeah.
Atom code editor. So I was like looking at that, and I was nostalgic, and I was like, it was so cool, and I first posted that,
Mhm.
and later that day, I think I started the Tauri project. Then I like added a file tree and stuff, so it can read the opened folder and their files. So I just shared that, and the next day I shared another thing, another thing, another thing.
Mhm.
After 1 week, I think my terminal post got very big, so
Mhm.
people started to came here because I built a terminal on there.
Yeah.
Uh, so people thought it was really cool and the design was looking good, so they started following me, and I had like 200 followers back then, and
Yeah.
suddenly, like in 3 months, I think right now it's more than 4,000. So
Well deserved. Like
yeah,
literally everybody who is like, oh, just started. What should I do? I'm like, look at Athas, study Athas. you know,
yeah, really thankful.
because that's what people care about. People care about just cool building new things. Like you can go so far as to giving advice and motivation and all of that. Like that's good.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
what grows your account is just doing cool shit.
yeah, thanks.
And it is really cool what you're doing. To get the idea straight, you're saying, hey, developers, unlike designers, need 17 tools,
Yeah,
to do one thing. They need Postman, they need all this stuff.
yeah,
And your vision was to build something that eliminated that. You're like,
yeah, yeah, correct.
so with that setup, take us through Athos.
This is Athas. So we have this updater because we don't have the update
Mhm.
server right now,
That's fine.
but it's working. So you have these projects here. So if I go to my example Ruby on Rails project here,
Mhm.
this is the screen here. This is the file tree, and you have this AI chat here,
Yeah.
and also you have the
Super cool.
terminal. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
like cloud.
Yeah.
You can ask anything.
Mhm.
Um, so this is pretty basic. I can make it bigger,
Mhm.
just a bit bigger. Yeah. So I can start from the file tree. You have
Mm-hmm.
these files and folders. You can like open a file here. This is a conversation channel,
Mm-hmm.
and we just added this git length here, like
Mm-hmm.
something like that's an inline git blame. But we have like a little problems here. Like you can see it here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm gonna show the bugs as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So this is like it. You can go define another class, and it's just like it keeps highlighting your syntax when you do this,
Mm-hmm.
like that. We have Twister, the same one in used on NeoVim as well, like this for the syntax highlighting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's updating in real time as you text, and we have like this is a text area component actually. So
Mm-hmm.
we have like two layers here. One is plain text. When you
Mm-hmm.
see like this is a plain text, and then on top of that you have this highlighted layer.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have to like sync this when you're scrolling and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I can show other stuff as well, like JavaScript files, of course. There's
Mm-hmm.
one, the main problem is with the scrolling right now. Other stuff like work really better than this. But
Mm-hmm.
scrolling is hard to for us to achieve because we are doing the code editor from scratch and there is no
Mm-hmm.
code mirror or Monaco editor or something. So we have to do everything from scratch. When you're scrolling, you have to sync between these like layers and they have to like scroll at the same time at the same position. Uh,
Interesting. Yeah.
yeah, uh, but we are working on it. People
Uh,
are really helpful and they're contributing a lot on GitHub.
I
And
love it.
yeah, yeah. So the other thing is like you can search anything. You can search
Mm-hmm.
conversation ID maybe, and you
Mm-hmm.
find it here. You can jump to it
Very cool.
like this. Yeah. Also, we have this Git integration, split or unified, whatever you want. Right now, I have a lot of changes here because I work on this a lot.
Very
Um,
nice.
yeah, if you add something to staged, of course, you can
Mm-hmm.
commit it. Also, you can change your branch here, create a new branch, and some other stashes, remove, fetch, pull, push as well here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is our version control.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if I have an image here, I can show you maybe, but I don't have an image.
It's so nice, the diffs.
Yeah, thanks a lot, really. And you can remove white spaces and stuff. Um, you can close them like this, and you have
Oh,
this here, total lines.
very nice.
Yeah. Um, Also, you can see the previous commits like this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, right now, yeah, like I add this image, and I removed this, so I can see it like this. Yeah, these are working really great right now, and you have the commit ID hash here. You can copy and paste it. Yeah, so this is the version control, and
Mm-hmm.
this is the remote connections. Right now, it's kind of broken, but we're working on it so that you can enter a server. This is my own server, athas.dev. It's a
Mm-hmm.
Headphone server, so you can connect to it, or you can change the credentials, or like you can add another server like
Oh,
this.
very nice.
Yeah. It also gets the like when I added Athas, I didn't set up anything because I can connect to Athas just like this. If I open a new terminal here, if I have this set up, my
Mm-hmm.
SSH key, so I don't have to do anything else. I just enter the IP. It just uses the same logic here, and you don't have to set up anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Then you join there, and you can see your files. But there are some challenges there we face because the server is too big. It's having like hard time to index all the files on each folder. So we are working on that. Um, yeah,
And that's
that's
for like a, if you have like a, if you're not Vercel, if you have like self-hosted something, that's how you connect to it.
yeah. You have
Okay.
this. You have your server on DigitalOcean, Hetzner,
Uh,
AWS. You just connect to it.
uh,
Yeah. Also, we have these extensions right now. This field is very primitive.
mhm,
So we will have teams here and
mhm.
language servers. They are really primitive, but these our main goal is to make this 100% customizable and people can do anything they want. Uh, yeah, so this will be improving. We will be improving here a lot.
Yeah. So okay. And going back to your vision, right? Like you said, what were the main things that you're reducing down?
Yeah. So main thing is that, for example, you are using Cloud Code and you're going to your terminal.
Mhm,
Uh, right now, you can use Cloud Code here by just selecting Cloud Code local, and
mhm.
you don't have to open up another terminal session. You can just use it as an AI assistant.
That's so cool. How did you do that? They-
Right now, it's a little slow, performance issues.
But it's so cool. Like to have that
Yeah,
where
yeah,
like I can just bring my cloud code in there
yeah.
as an assistant. Like how did you do that? It's just awesome.
Yeah, so we have an interceptor that intercepts the request. Like it just does it like something like terminal. When you open up your terminal and you're at cloud, it just does the same thing. Like it just read it correctly. We have subscribed and unsubscribed. It found the file itself by grabbing it, then reading it. So it's just working on here. So this is the main feature that we are really excited about,
It's
because
very
like,
exciting. It's so
yeah.
cool to have
Also,
cloud code as also
yeah.
like a you can just ask it questions.
Yeah, yeah. Z is doing something like this as well. Z ATP, I think. Yeah, bring your own agent to Z featuring
Uh,
Gemini CLI.
yeah.
So this is really exciting because you don't have to use the code editor's agent. You can use the Cloud's or Gemini's CLI
Mhm.
agent, and also their AI at the same
It's,
time.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah. It's really exciting. So
Yeah,
we just
and then you said you like the Postman stuff. Is that gonna like be integrated as well?
uh I think like on the API client, I haven't really did anything right now. I just have an SQLite viewer here,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can, I have this waitlist here, and I can view people who are entered their name on the waitlist.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did it to view it, and SQLite viewer is like working really good. I did some
Mm-hmm.
post on Twitter about it, but I don't have an a mock SQLite file to open it right now. Yeah, no, I don't have one right now. But the SQLite Weaver is working, and I also wanna add PostgreSQL, like other database viewers, basically as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, we have all these color teams.
Oh yeah.
Right now, we
So when
have.
you mean SQLite viewer, like I can just almost access like Supabase from Athas. I don't need to
Uh,
go to their thing. Like that's like the vision.
yeah, the vision is, yeah. You don't have to go to different places to do something or view something on your user table. My vision is
Mm,
that. And back then, when you're on your terminal, like people still do that, and I still do that. You can like do anything there. You have a NeoVim there, and you open up another terminal session, and you just SQLite tree, like type that, and like
mm,
do any query you want. I
mm,
just want that to come to life on the GUI, on the
mhm.
user interface here.
I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Like
thanks. Thanks very much.
it's early right now,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I still think because you're moving so fast. Like you said, you started May and you have all this done.
yeah.
So what is that? That's like 4 months. Damn.
Uh, yeah, like 3 months in total right now, I think. End of May, because yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
uh,
and it's you're crushing. Like I just can't wait to see you go, full time. And but you can't do that without like at least GitHub sponsorships opening that up,
yeah, 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 correct. Yeah.
because what's his name? The guy you can stop sharing if that's the end.
Okay. Okay, we
Yeah.
can do.
The anime JS guy, right?
Yeah,
I forget his name, but he's just doing it by himself. He built that engine. It's a beautiful engine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh and he just has contributors. That's how he goes. That's how he's full time. He has like I think 1,000 contributors. Some of them $10, some of them $100, some of them whatever. So I
Yeah,
would I would push that, bro, as fast as possible.
yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
In terms of a demo, you definitely you're not selling. So I'm just giving you a tip for when you start showing it to people. having all the features kind of mapped out with the SQLite viewer and the whole thing,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
and having a narrative. This is my vision, not going to many things. Having these four things: the editor, the code editor, the remote connections,
yeah.
Cloud Code, and the database viewer all in one thing, and then showing them all of that. It'll just make sense kind of as a demo.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, but I love it.